could be getting Jailblazers Part 2. So if you don't know, it was kind of a surprise trade. Ja Morant has been traded to Portland for Jeremy Grant and Chris Murray. Now, it kind of seems like a low-value trade, specifically the value Memphis are getting for a guy who was an all-star and had a lot of potential. But we all know with the off-the-court issues, and last year he only played like 20 games. He shot like 23% from three, so he did have a massive down year. And for Portland, it's like you're taking a swing on a guy where he has a massive upside, but he does come with risk. And this is a team who did make the play-in last year. They did get bounced in the first round, but I'd like to think they have a huge kind of gap in terms of how high they could finish and how low they could finish. Like, if it all goes well with Ja, they could maybe scrape the 5th or 6th seed. However, if it doesn't, I could easily see them miss out on the playoffs altogether and the play-in. But it's actually mad to think that the Grizzlies, that were like this grit and grind team, really tough to beat. I think a 2 or 3 seed for maybe a season or two, if I remember correctly. They had a strong core of Desmond Bane, Jaren Jackson, Ja Morant, of course. But then the off-the-court issues happened. And then when Dylan Brooks got traded to Houston, it all kind of fell apart. They traded Jaren Jackson shortly after. But one thing I will say is they've drafted well in the recent draft. It's been a little underrated. But to get Cam Boozer and then Kareem Lopez, they've rebuilt their front court. So they now have like a good future to kind of build off of. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's still a lot of guards over in Portland. Like you got Shaedon Sharpe, you got Scoot Henderson, Dame's going to be back, Drew Holiday, and you're adding Ja Morant to that very heavy guard room. I'm not really sure what's going to go on over there because unless they trade someone, is there enough room for everyone to get minutes or good minutes at least? But nevertheless, a lot of those guards are very good players. They have experience in there with Dame and Drew. And they have a lot of talent in there and young core with Scoot and Ja isn't that old himself. The situation kind of reminds me of like Shedeur Sanders and the Cleveland Browns. So you've got a guy with serious upside and potential, but in a team where the roster's absolutely stacked in his position. And not only that, the reason they also got him for such a low pick in the draft, like Ja Morant just got traded now for such low value, it's not even their ability on the court or the pitch, but more so their personality and the stuff they've done off it. If it all goes well, Portland, this could be a Jailblazers 2.0, but maybe end in a chip. I can't see that happening, but you never know. Like, they've got a guy with serious upside and talent. They've got a good team to build on. Denny Avdia had a career year, and to get the play-in last year shows that they're taking steps in the right direction. I mean, next season, you could be seeing a team with a starting backcourt of Dame and Ja Morant, and for me, that's always going to be an interesting watch.